What I call the anxiety equation is not about numbers. It's a way of describing anxiety that's clear, concise, and easy to understand. Using the anxiety equation means we no longer have to guess where our anxiety comes from, and we don't have to wonder which tools and techniques are going to work best for us. We're going to know. So let's start by looking at the equation itself. As I see it, anxiety is made up of three parts. Anxiety equals self-doubt plus the fear of change plus physical anxiety. So that's the equation. Now let's break it down so you can see the role each one of those three parts play in making you anxious. Self-doubt is simply the fear that you're not going to be able to handle what's ahead for you in life. Where does it come from? The past. It's the result of all the negative baggage you're carrying around. It's the result of past trauma, the negative things people have told you about who you are, what you can and can't do. It's the voice in your head that says over and over, you are not good enough. It's the story you tell yourself about the times you failed, the times you felt embarrassed, guilty, or ashamed. So self-doubt is all about the story we tell ourselves about the past, while the fear of change is all about the stories we tell ourselves about the future. Fear of change is the worry we do about what might happen to us in the future. Think about it. What if you knew your future was going to be great, and if something bad did happen, you knew you were going to be able to handle it? What would you have to worry about? I can't think of anything. The trouble is, none of us know what lies ahead for us. And when we don't know, what we do is make up stories about the possibilities of what might be ahead. And for many of us, myself included, those stories are filled with catastrophes, disasters, failures, tragedies. And it is those negative stories we tell ourselves about what might happen that make us so anxious. So far, we've talked about how our thoughts can make us feel anxious physically. But if you've ever been walking alone late at night and heard footsteps coming behind you, you know anxiety is not all in our heads. It shows up in our bodies as well, which brings us to the third part of the equation, physical anxiety. Our bodies and minds are not only connected, they are in constant communication with each other, body to mind, mind to body. It is a two-way street. While our anxious, negative thoughts can cause all kinds of symptoms in our body, recent research proves that the stress and tension in our body can cause anxiety in our mind. So when we think about how we want to heal anxiety, we know it's essential to include physical anxiety in that equation. So there you have the three parts of the anxiety equation. Now this may look like a simple equation, but don't let the simplicity fool you. Using this equation can help you put you back in control of your fears. It can help you understand the exact causes of your anxiety, remind you of the impact anxiety has on your life, and it can offer you an individualized plan for easing your fears. Using this equation has the power to change your life. I know because it's changed mine. So, how do we put this equation to work in our lives? That's where my book comes in. All of part 5 of this book is devoted to how to help you create a personalized plan for healing your anxiety. You begin with the anxiety self-assessment, which allows you to see which part or parts are contributing to your anxiety, self-doubt, fear of change, physical anxiety, based on your results. The book then helps you set personal goals. And more importantly, it offers you a way to stay on track as you move toward those goals. I have designed this book to be something you can come back to over and over, not just something you use once and forget about. Look, we both know managing anxiety is a daily struggle, and I want this book to be there for you every single day throughout your healing journey. You can find it at wendyleeds.com/book. Link is below. Or you can look up Solving the Anxiety Equation at any online book retailer. I've included links to get in touch. I would be delighted to answer questions, to cheer you on, and best of all, I want to hear your success stories. Remember, you are not alone. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are a fighter just like me. So let's not do this alone anymore. Keep in touch. I am rooting for you.